Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a one brand tutorial using all of the Rimmel cosmetics. Now pretty much everything I did purchase myself. There was a couple of new things that I was recently sent just recently and a while ago that I wanted to use in one kind of branded tutorial so you can see kind of products that the brand kind of offers. I know a lot of you guys obviously know who Rimmel is and what the brand is and what they kind of do, but I thought it would be a nice idea just to kind of show you guys how I would kind of use these products. And there is a few new products as well. They've got a new mascara as well as they've also got a new brow gel, which is clear, which I used in the video, as well as these aren't necessarily brand new, but they are new to me. I haven't used them before, and that is the Magnifeyes Eyes collection. So I've got the eyeshadow palette and one of the crayons. I'm also using one of their new lipsticks as well from the Only One matte range as well. So you guys will see all of these new products in action and you'll see how I use them. So if you're interested in seeing this look on how I did it, then just keep watching.
Alright guys, first starting off with the Good to Glow highlighter. This is going to be used as my primer today. I wanted something that's going to look really nice and dewy because I am using a matte foundation today and I wanted it to look as natural as possible. So I'm going to be using the BB cream. This is the matte version in the color medium. So I'm just going to be popping that all over the face, just blending it in with a synthetic kabuki brush. But you can use whatever foundation you like. I love Rimmel foundations. They've always done really well by me and I really enjoy them, but this is just one that I haven't used in a while and I wanted to see how it goes, and it did wear quite nicely throughout the day. So for concealer, this is definitely an old favorite. It is the Wake Me Up concealer. This color I would say is a little bit darker than what I would usually go. I just like to really highlight underneath the eyes. The only one that I could get my hands on though in this particular time was the darkest shade, but it was still good enough for a little bit of highlight, but it's just not as light as I usually like it. So just popping that underneath the eyes and all around the face to highlight. Then going to set that in place using the clear complexion powder. I've loved this for the longest time. Now I'm just going to pop this on with that same sponge that I used for the concealer, and I'm just going to blend it all over the face and underneath the eyes just to make sure that everything just stays in place. Then using the Sculpting Palette, I'm taking that bronzy shade on a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to pop this around the perimeters of the face just to bronze up the skin a little bit. This is actually a really nice little palette. If you're after something that's really affordable, then this is definitely something that you guys might want to try. The bronzer does have a little bit of a sheen to it though, but it doesn't come up too much on the skin. Now the blush is beautiful. It is a really nice corally color. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, so it does give a nice kind of highlight to the cheeks, but I do really like the highlight in this palette as well. It's not as crazy as some of my other highlights, but as an everyday kind of subtle highlight, it definitely gets the job done. So I'm just going to pop that onto the usual spots, so onto the highest points of the cheekbones, and I'm also just going to do it again in the usual spots down the nose and also on the Cupid's bow. Now for my brows, I'm going to be going in with their Eyebrow Pencil. This is in the color Hazel. Now I will say I love this pencil. It is really nice. It was very easy to use. However, the color was way too warm for me. I typically go for a really nice cool tone brow, but this I found was really warm. It still worked just fine, but for my personal liking, it's a little bit too warm for me. But I did set it in place using the new Brow This Way brow gel in the color Clear. This is their newest release for the colors. It did really work. It was really good in the brows. I found it wasn't too it didn't leave my brows feeling crispy or anything, if that makes sense. Now moving straight onto the eyes, I'm using the natural bronzer, and I'm just going to pop that into the crease, and I'm going to use this really cool crayon. It's actually a double-ended crayon that has a darker color. This one is beautiful. It's a really nice bronzy color, and I'm just going to buff that out just using a brush, and I'm just going to pop that all over the lid, blend it out and put it slightly into the socket, but I'm going to blend that out with another color as well. So just blend that really well. It works really well with fingers as well if you don't want to use a brush. Just to blend into the center of the eye, I'm just using the other end of that crayon also just to give a little bit of a pop in the center. And using the Magnifeyes palette, I'm taking this taupey color and I'm going to blend that into the socket line just to kind of create a gradient in between that bronze color and also the eyelid color, just so there's no harsh lines. So I'm just going to blend that really really well. And I'm also going to take the bronzer, again, the one that we used in the crease, and I'm going to pop that along the lower lash line just as my first color. And this beautiful taupey color is so gorgeous. I'm going to pop that onto a flat brush, and I'm going to put that right up against the lower lashes just to kind of smoke it out just a little bit, only a tiny bit, nothing too crazy. Then taking this beautiful light white color, I'm going to pop that straight into my inner corner, and I'm also going to pop that on my brow bone. This color I was actually really impressed with. It's really pigmented and I found it really easy to work with also, so just blending that away. Now I'm going to tightline again as I usually do using the Exaggerate liner. This is just in the color black. I know I say this every time, but I cannot stand looking at myself when I do this. It just is the most cringeworthy thing ever. Oh, creeps me out. Now this is the newest mascara from their range, and personally honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of it, only because I prefer really nice dramatic lashes. This is really great for someone who prefers a natural lash or someone who has really nice long lashes naturally. So it's something that I personally am not the biggest fan of, but if you like really nice natural looking lashes, you'll love those. Now I just chucked on some corner lashes as well because I'm not going for something too dramatic today, so just corner lashes made it really nice and easy. And I'm just going to line my lips as well. They have really great lip liners. I'd recommend them to you guys 110%. They're super comfortable and they're amazing to wear. Now this is one of their newest lipsticks. This is the only one matte lipstick, and this is a beautiful color. Typically not the right color that I always go for, but I'm really enjoying this color. It's really nice and very comfortable also. But that, guys, is everything. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If there is another brand you'd like me to do as a one brand tutorial, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!